welcome back to another video. This one's a bit of a random, sort of unexpected video. I'm gonna go get a thermostat for the van. I'm hoping that's the issue with the not starting when it's hot. Basically, when it's at temperature, the van's not starting. So what I'm thinking it is the gauge only reads to like the first line. It doesn't read, it should be about halfway. So I'm gonna go get a thermostat and see if that works. If not, there's a little like sender thing which can go faulty, so I'll do that. If not, and if it resolves the issue of the gauge not working but doesn't resolve the issue of the van, then I might just get a new battery, because that could be, I think it's about a 4-year-old battery now, so probably could do with a new one. I was going to get a new one anyway once we get on the road, but might as well get one now. So that's the plan of today anyway. Just going picking up the part now. I want to put a new air filter on as well, just for safe measure sort of thing. See if it gets more airflow, because the one that's in it's blocked up and that, so probably could just do with a new one. I'll try and get this van running right, basically. So I'm going to change the thermostat first. So in mine, this is the under tray. I've just got to take that bolt out. There's a little one there, and then it just unhooks at the back. So these are the little hooks. I've got one out there. That's what happens. You just unhook it from that and then it comes out. So to locate it, so mine's a 2.4. I think it's an AAB, the code for the engine. So just come to the front of the van. That's your oil pan. You go up and it's just this black here with the 2 bolts. You just take that off, it's inside there. Loads of coolant will come out, if not all of it. So I'll have to catch that with a bucket. But taking that off and replacing the thermostat inside it. So these are 10mm bolts. Guessing they'll be quite tight, just be careful with them. I'm betting this is just going to come flooding out. So, that knocks you over. Probably advise you to do this with the cold engine, which mine is, obviously. But don't want to snap the bolts. I don't know when the last time it was off. Probably never. There we go. Gently does it. It's just gonna go everywhere, I guarantee it. There we go. Another one. I think that should now try and catch most of it, but I doubt I'll be able to. Just let that drain in a minute. It looks alright anyway, it's not sludgy yet. Looks like it's stopping a bit now, it'll probably come out more and stuff, yeah. There we go. Get that off now. Looks like it was all sludgy at one point in its life. It's not a bad idea to do a change, to be honest. So let's drain off, just show you, that's your thermostat there, and it's all orange and I'm guessing that would have been a rust at some point if it was sat, which it was for about 6 months. So that'd explain it not opening and closing as it should. So the new one's in with a little rubber seal around it. It just literally pops straight back in. Just push it in, put it in the same way that your old one came out, just to make sure. And that's it. You just reconnect it all, refill the coolant, let it flow through, and then see what happens with the temperature gauge. So it's worse than I thought. There's quite a bit of stuff in there, which tells me maybe I shouldn't put that back in, because it'll have tiny bits of whatever rust or whatever is the issue, because the coolant pipe that we took off when we fixed the van to get it home was all rusty, so I think that might be the issue. So what I might do is just scrap that off and fill it with water for now, until I can get some coolant later on today. So what I'm going to do now is just top that up a little bit, not full, and just test if it leaks, basically. If it doesn't leak, top it up, let it run through until it stops dropping, and then put the cap back on and probably take it for a spin. But yeah, I'll put some fresh water and coolant in this. I've cleaned it out because might as well do it now. I thought it would be in better condition than that, but from when it's been sat we put fresh in, but sort of just flush the system a little bit now, so I mean it'll be a bit of a healthier engine. So put some water in this and then see if it leaks. So I'm just going to turn it on, let it idle, see what happens. Hopefully that gauge should start working. If not, then it's the sender instead of the actual thermostat itself. So that should start dropping now, slowly. See a little bubbles coming out here, and there you go. It's going through the engine. Right, so this has been idling for a good 15 minutes. I've not seen this gauge move yet, so that's indicating that it's the sensor. So I'm going to order one of them anyway, and I'll change that. But it seems to be a bit smoother for whatever reason. It doesn't seem like it's idling as high, which is really strange because I haven't done anything to adjust that. But it's got a new thermostat in it anyway, so I'll get the sender and that should sort the issue, and then it should be on our way. But what I might do while I'm here, just thinking, with the coolant being that low, I might just with the coolant being that orange and rusty, I might just flush it out a couple of times. For what it's worth, might as well do that now, and then I can just go take it on a drive and see if anything happens. Either way, I'll buy a new sensor anyway. So I'll do that. I'll flush it out a couple of times and then go from there, basically. So what I'm doing at this moment in time, I'm just going to bleed the system properly, which is that little sort of screw thing there. The air should come out, which it isn't, so that's a good sign. But the state of that coolant is unreal, so it's definitely going to need a flush. That's quite low in there now. Can't really see it on camera, but yeah, so that's bled. Be aware if your engine's been running, it will be warm. Just nip that back up. Don't need to over tighten it. I've just not got a screwdriver handy, so I'm not putting a load of pressure on it. That's about tight. Okay, so that's how to fit the thermostat anyway. I'm just gonna drain the system and flush it all out, so if you want to keep watching, feel free, leave a like and comment on anything. So this here is the metal pipe, the coolant pipe, and there's a little drain plug there, so I'm just going to drain it all out, which I probably should have done before, to be honest, but hey-oh. And then I'm just going to keep topping it up and letting it run until it goes clear, essentially. So as you can see, it's a lot clearer. I'm just going to let it drain off. But that's miles better than what it was. So once I put new in, it should be better. I'm going to do this one more time and then top it up properly. I know this video has been a bit all over the place, but trying my best, kind of just winging it. I thought, right, might as well do this if I'm changing it anyway. So. New bucket under there, get rid of the old stuff. So all I'm doing now, I've filled that back up with fresh water and I'm just airing it out, and I'm going to turn the engine on, let it circulate a bit and then flush it out again and then top it up. Should be good, just to get everything out of the engine as much as possible. But it's already running a lot clearer, so it's looking good. Okay, so coolant's been changed. I've just topped it up with the new stuff now. I'm just going to take it for like a little 5-10 minute drive, try and let the engine warm up a bit, see if it changes anything and see if this gauge starts working. I don't think it will have anything to do with the gauge, but we'll see if it starts working. If it doesn't, then obviously that tells us that it's the sensor that sends the information basically to the gauge, which only like that thermostat was 15 quid. The sensor's also about 15 quid, so it's not much to change. So I thought I'd do the thermostat first, because I could get one of them next day. So I've just been on a drive for about 10-15 minutes, and basically that's where my temperature gauge sits, and that's what the issue was. So if I turn the engine off now and try and restart it again, it won't start because this is reading wrong, so it's not like running right, which tells me for definite that it's the sensor that for this. So order one of them, so if you've got the same issue, that's what it is. So while I'm here, I bought a new air filter for it, so it's quite simple. I'll just show you through it. Unclip that, just like that. That tilts back. There's your air filter. You don't need to take this out, that can just sit there. That should pop out of the case. That's the old one. That might be the original one, to be fair. And then somewhere, I've got my new air filter. The band's a mess. Air filter. So then that should just go in there. Doesn't matter which way, really. It just sits on the back like that. So it sits there. Bit awkward, but that then sits, get it into place like that. You'll feel it slot in, and then that just clips over there, the big one. Pull that back, and that's the new air filter. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to pick up a sensor for the actual gauge, the thermostat gauge. Because I think that's the issue. I think get a new battery as well at some point, and then it should hopefully be running nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Well, that's how to change the thermostat, air filter, and do a coolant flush. Bit random, didn't know what I was actually going to do in this video, but just filmed the process. So if you've clicked on the video, thanks for watching. I hope it helped. Leave any comments, and I'll see you in the next one.